Hello friends, welcome to my channel Fusion Next Gen Learning. Today I am going to demonstrate how to create additional DFFs at the sales order header label or the line label. In Fusion, we don't have these additional fields called as a DFF. So we have this fields called as a EFF. So EFF is extensible flex field available at the sales order header or at the line label. So how to create? So to create, you have to go to the setup and maintenance. You have to go to the task and you have to click on search. And then in the search criteria, you have to type manage, extend and percent. Once you're done, then you have manage extensible flex fields. Once you click on that, you have to, under the name fields, you have to type header and click on enter. Once you're done, then you have the available at the sales order header level. You have the name called as a header information, and then you can see the flex field code, due headers, additional info. Now to create it, you have to click on add it, the pencil icon. You can see additional information. You have to click on that. Then you have to go to the manage context. So every time at the header level, if you are trying to create n number of fields, you have to go to the manage context. So these are basically context based DFFs, or you can say the EFFs. Now if you want to search the available, so if you have created earlier, you can click on search, otherwise you can just click on create. So now to create, you have to first enter the context name. So context means the header. So let's suppose I am adding over here sales channel. Now the code will be automatically get generated and the API will be automatically generated. Now the description you can add the same description, and then you can behavior add the single row, and then you can put, if you want to put any kind of instruction, the help text, right, for user to fill out what it means, called so-called as a sales channel, and when you have to enter, so you can put all those instructions, right? So let's suppose enter sales channel. We'll see over. Once you're done, then you have to add the uses. So it's a mandatory. Without adding the context uses, you cannot save it, and then you cannot create all those segments. So you have to select from the drop down as an additional header information, and then you have to click on save. Once you save it, after that you can see the translation editor is enabled. Now you can click on that and add the segment. So I'm adding sales channel. This is, I am giving you one of the example. You can add the name, so-called sales order header label, additional information like that. You can put that, and under that you can add n number of segments like sales channel or maybe additional information, etc. Now you can see the data type. So data type you want to make it as a character, number, right, date, time, right. So you can select. So I'm selecting over here as a character. Then you have to select the table column. So which attribute you are, going to use, right? You can select that. After that, you have to attach to the value set. So you can select the value set. So you have to click on create value set. So I'm selecting sales channel, and the description I'm putting the same. Sales channel, and then I will select the module called order management. So you can, based on your criteria, you can select the value set is relevant to the inventory or order management or procurement, etc. Now I selected over here, so I want to make it as a free text, so I'm selecting the data type as a character, then the subtype called the text, and then the maximum length. So what I'm going to propose the max length for this value set. So I am putting 20. So max 20 character system will allow to enter the value. Then I am saving it. Once I save it, the value set will be created. After that, you have to click on save and close. Once you're done, then if you want to make this as a mandatory, you can put that required, so that the value will become as a mandatory. And then you can see the display type, it's text box, and then you can put the size. So I'm putting this to be 20, and then a height I'm putting 1. You can make the display properties as read only as well, if there is any requirement, so you can achieve that as well. And then make sure that you have enabled all these segments as a BI enabled. So once you done with this BI enabled, so why this has to be enabled? So once you enable it, then all these DFFs or EFFs will be available to the OTBI. So you, while creating any kind of OTBI analysis report, you can find that, and you can add that, you can achieve. If you are not enabling, then it won't be available for you to search. The definition help text, right? So definition help text, you can put that any kind of the definition. So what it means, what is this the segment, you can put that definition, and then instructions, right? So that, as I mentioned, right, so you can put that. So when user will click, right, user can see what is the instruction, so accordingly he or she can enter that value, or any operator can enter the value. So I am putting test 1 2 3 for now. Once you're done, then you have to click on save and close. Once you're done, after that you have to click on save and close. I have created context name, so called sales channel, and the code is sales channel segment value. Now I will click on save and close. Now how these fields going to be available at the sales order? So you have to associate all these text to the page. So how we can achieve? So you have to select the additional header information to display name, and then on the below you have the details available. So you have the associate context. So basically first you have to associate it, and then you have to enable to the page. So we'll add that. So first I have to click on plus icon. Once I click, I can search easily. So I have enabled this is channel. So I will click on apply, and I will click on OK. Alright. So once I done the sales channel will appear. the bottom, and then I will go to the page. Once I click on page, I have to click on add it, and then I have to put the display name. So what you would like to set the name for that the context, the DFF, the EFF. So you can set the sales channel. Code will be appear. So the description you can put that, then in section, so sales channel, and then you have to associate the uses. So what is the uses of this EFF? So you set it. The uses is for the additional header information. So you have to save it first. Once you save it, so our job is not done still. So what you have to do, once you save it, and then you have to particular the sales channel, you have to associate the context. So you have created that field to make it available at the sales order header, but you have to associate that particular page to the context. So how? So in the previous page we have associated the context. Now if I search, then I can see that the context is as available, right? So sales channel. I will click on OK, and you can see that sales channel is associated with sales channel. So I can see within this object only sales channel. You can associate a number of context. Okay. Now you have to save it. Once you save, you have to save and close. Once you're done with the save and close, then you have to deploy it. So you have to deploy the flex fields. Once you're done, make sure that you won't face any kind of error. If you face it, then you have to resolve that particular error, and then it has to be succeed. So you can see that it's progressing. So it has to reach to the 100%. As we can see, 52%. And now we'll redirect and reach to the 100%. You have to wait to get it progress. Yeah, as we can see, now it reaches to the 100%, and then click on OK. So you have to see that deployment status is enabled, right? It's succeeded and we don't have any error. Now you have to click on done. Once you click on done, then you have to go to the navigator, and under the navigator you have to go to the tools, and then you have to go to the schedule processes. So we have to publish. Okay, so once you created it, then you have to schedule the new process, and you have to type the publish and then search. Yeah, so you can see the ESS job name called publish extensible flex fields attributes. So you have to run it. So make sure once you created the new the EFFs at the sales order header or any the module, right, wherever you are utilizing the EFFs, right, you have to run this ESS job, and then you have to submit it, and you have to wait it these programs to complete in succeeded mode. Once the program completed, then you have to sign out and sign in back, and then just validate whether these attributes are available or not. Now it's running. Now we'll go and check. So So before checking, we'll have to sign out and sign in back. So validate. Yeah, I will click on the create order. Okay. So if you click on the additional information, so this is the header part, and then if you go and see, you can see the sales channel is appear over here. Once you click, now you can see the context name and enter the sales channel. So this is, you know, the instructions, right? What we have entered over here, there, right? Now the description, right? The definition of the segment is test, and then if you click on the field, then you see the next instructions, right? Test 1 2 3. So this will help in business for operator to identify what it means and what needs to be entered over here. So this is how you can achieve, you can create the additional information attributes at the sales order header level. The same way you have to create at the line level. So to create the line label, you have to go to the setup and maintenance. Only thing you have to be very carefully while deleting or creating new, you have to always publish. Otherwise, don't create a new one and utilize the same attributes. So that is what we have to be very carefully while creating these EFFs. So you have to go to the same extensible, and then you have to search with the fulfill. So for the sales order, the EFFs are available at the fulfillment line information, not the detail info. So don't create it. So currently Fusion is supporting the fulfillment line information, that you have to utilize it. Same way you have to go to the pencil icon, and then you have to click on the additional fulfillment line information. Same way you have to first create the context. So we'll create the context quickly. So we'll create one context, and then we'll enter the description. Same way you have to click on single row, you have to click on test, and then you have to associate what is the uses. So it's for the additional information at the line level. Click on save it. Once you save it, the segment, right, to add the segment, so just enter the segment name. So we'll add the test only, and I've entered. Then data type, I'm entering also character. Same with the value set. So value set I will utilize. So I have already created the sales channel, so I will use the same. Okay, save our time, and then you can make it required if that is needed, and then you can set the value. So we'll set that the display size and the display height, and then BI enabled. The definition, the instruction, you can add accordingly as per the uses of these attribute, so that it will be helpful to the business user, to the operators, the laymen. Now you have to save and close. So I'm just saving it. Now the same way you have to select. So once you created the context, you have to click on the additional fulfillment line information, and then you have to associate the context. So how can I add that? So you can see the test is available. Click on OK, and then you have to click on the page. So we'll have to create the page, and then we have to associate it. So we are entering it. You can see test, then test is the code, test, the uses associated to the fulfillment line, then save it. Once you save it, after that you have to click that particular page and then associate the particular context. So what you would like to make it available, so I have entered that. So test, and then same way you have to save and close. Once you're done, then you have to same way you have to deploy flex field. Once you deploy the flex field, it reaches to the 100% without any error, then go to the schedule process, and then you have to run the ESS job called publish extensible flex fields. So that you have to be very carefully, and after that just sign out and sign in back, and then you see that the EFF is available at the line level. Thank you for watching my channel Fusion Next Gen Learning.